Welcome to Baker High School against St. Paul tonight on the 23rd of September. We are here at Baker High School gym. I am Sheena Jernigan.
And I'm Julie Barbosa. And so we're warming up right now. St. Paul's has the floor to warm up their hits. They're being coached by Kelly Ogden Hillier. Kelly played at St. Paul's, graduated in 1986. And I don't just happen to know that, but we played against each other. So.
And she's been the head coach here at St. Paul's for quite a while now. How many years has she been head coach here?
I don't know how many years she's been there. I would say probably around, I'd say 20 maybe. I'm not sure. Her predecessor is now coaching at Murphy. But she's been there for quite a while. She is, in fact, going to be leaving St. Paul's next year, and the JV coach, Lisa Marston, will be taking over. Lisa is also an outstanding coach. She has coached at the college level, decided that was too much with her children, and she wanted to be a family stay-at-home mom. But she never really got out of volleyball. She's been coaching club ever since she came to Mobile. I don't know. That was back when I was coaching, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, and so now she's back in high school. I love that because she is just going to bring the level of the game up even further.
Absolutely, and the JV team did look good today against Baker. They did take them 2 games to 1, and yeah, it looks like she's going to be building and continuing a great program that St. Paul's already has.
It's amazing to me the level of St. Paul's play. The school's so small, but they are always competitive and often win the state tournament in their division. I think this year they're 5A.
Yeah,
I hope I'm right about that.
To 5A this year, yeah.
Baker, of course, playing 7A this year. Brand new division. I guess we just have gotten so big we needed to break off from 6A.
Yes, quite a few schools have moved on up to the 7A bracket. I know Fairhope is one of them. Well, we know Baker and Fairhope at least.
Yeah, I don't know. So Baker is currently 16-9, 5-0 in our area. Let's see, our area is Bryant, Theodore, and Davidson, maybe? This is terrible. I should know this. I'll find out and let you know.
I think like Davidson, MGM, or Murphy. Well, that pretty much sums up the rest of the schools in Mobile County.
Not professionals here, folks. But we'll figure it out. Okay, so anyway, Baker is currently ranked 8th in 7A. St. Paul's is ranked 2nd in 5A. So it's going to be a great match tonight.
It really is. Both of these teams are, they look to be well conditioned, and they know that this is an important game coming into the night. Baker previously lost to St. Paul's the last time they faced off against them in a tournament, but we're hoping that the Hornets tonight will be able to defend their home turf.
Absolutely. Makes such a difference to be in your own gym.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure what that's about. I don't know if it's the crowd or just a comfort level, but it does make a big difference to be at home.
Yes.
Diesel is a very big industry, and I went into it in a 2-year program at the Bryant Career Tech with Tony Tillman.
When Jacob graduated from the Bryant Career Center, he had earned his Diesel credential.
The Career Technical Center taught me a lot, all the way from not knowing anything about a motor or engine to knowing pretty much every single moving part of them.
MCPSS Career Tech. Start your future today.
The quality of education that I received from the Mobile County Public School System really prepared me for global success. Being an international opera singer, I get to travel all across the world. And one of the most important aspects about that is being able to communicate and work with people. And the Mobile County Public School System really equipped me to be greatly successful worldwide.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Let's switch to Energy Star light bulbs and stop burning through cash. Saving energy saves you money.
All right, we're back. Baker has the floor to warm up their hitting, and we're doing an outstanding job, I think. Those hits are going down. Nice.
They are looking really strong.
So our area, now that I have checked with the experts, is Davidson, MGM. MGM is new. We've added them this year. Bryant and Theodore. So we've got 5 teams in our area, which will make the area tournament a little interesting because that throws in a 5th team. It was much easier to time when there were only 4 teams.
Yes.
Those first 2 games, you know, determined the 2 losers and the 2 winners. It was much easier. But, oh well.
Got to throw a new one in there every now and then.
Lindsay Claude, nice pass there. So that hit was Kayla Pearson. Kayla is in my AP class, great student, hard worker. Jana Terry, the setter, is also an AP student. We've got lots of honors kids on these teams too. It's Addison Gennard. Man, Addison put up some excellent blocks the last time we were with y'all. I'm hoping she'll do that again tonight.
Danielle Melton stepping up there.
Oh, got a little slide going on there. That was nice. That's an interesting set. It's pretty low. The player usually comes out from the middle of the court, swings out to the right side, and does what looks like a layup approach. So she's taking off of 1 foot instead of 2. Very quick and difficult to block.
And that was actually, I mean.
Here she goes again. There we go, off that 1 left foot.
Not really ever used when I was playing back in the day. I would say
back in the day for you,
from 1999
like
to about 2001, we didn't see those types of hits. Nor did we see the caliber hitting that we're seeing now.
Oh, it's just amazing how much the game has changed. And you'll notice, too, that the passing is much lower, which means that your offense is working very quickly. And the intention, of course, is to to work so quickly that the defense can't catch up with you. They can't get a block up on your hit. So that's always good to lower those passes, but that means your pass has to be really accurate so the setter's not running around the court.
Yes, there's the catch.
That's Hannah Fromdahl with the pass. Now Hannah is a player who plays all the way around. She's a senior, and she is an excellent defender. She's actually played libero. She can also set if she needs to. So she's what some coaches call a utility player. They can put her in anywhere, and she's going to do a great job. So that's nice to have some of those players on the team.
And that was Danielle Melton a few seconds ago, and she's coming off of an ankle injury. And we're hoping that maybe she will get some playing time tonight.
Yeah, she is definitely emotionally ready, but I don't know about her ankle. So we'll just have to see what happens there. The coaches were telling me that she's still landing on 1 foot when she hits, which of course puts her other ankle in danger. So
absolutely,
they don't want to push her at this point. We need her later in the season when it matters.
Danielle is also very active with our special needs students here at Baker High School.
Great.
Yes, she loves to come out and help them and do anything that she can for them. And I, as a teacher, have really appreciated just the influence that she has on my students and on other students here at Baker High School. You need those types of role models for other students.
She is a great kid in the classroom, too. I got to teach her last year, and she works very hard, and she is determined to get better at what she does. Same way that she plays on the court. She just wants to be the best that she can. She's very easy to work with.
Yes.
Speaking of how the game has changed, we'll just say in the last 10 years, because I don't want to tell you how long ago I played, but the serving game is so much more aggressive than when I played. So we've got of course, the jump serve, which makes the serve harder. We've got coaches who are really focusing on technique. I've got some girls who serve top spin serve, which of course drops right before it gets to the back row and throws off the back row on the other side. We've got girls who float the ball. You can kind of tell sometimes if you watch their arm swing what kind of serve they're doing. If they do like a high five and stop their hand in the air just after they contact the ball will float. And it floats side to side, very difficult to pass those.
And you know, it's always good when they're throwing those in among a few really, really hard serves, and then it's like an off-speed pitch in baseball. You know, you're going to catch the hitter unaware, and sometimes you can really catch a team off guard on those.
Unfortunately, I just have to trust you on the baseball references.
As someone who's watched their fair share of baseball, and of course I live with a baseball player, so yeah, it can throw the other teams off sometimes. But you know, as far as you were talking about the way the game has changed over the years, you know, when I was playing in the late 1990s and early 2000s, there were only a handful of other players that could do a jump serve.
Right.
You know, you just didn't see it very often.
And now there aren't many who can't do it.
Right. And you know, I think a lot of the reason correct me if I'm wrong, but you know, so many of these girls today, they play the club ball, so they're playing almost year round. And so they're getting constant coaching, constant play time, and so the level of the game has just come up because of club ball.
Yep.
And again, club ball was, you know, only a handful of players would, you know, play back in the late 90s and early 2000s.
Right, and it was really pretty elite, and it's really, unfortunately, rather expensive.
Yes.
And so the parents have to have the funds and be committed. There are a few clubs around, one in Mobile, that will allow the players to play for a minimal fee, or maybe not even a fee at all. And that is run by the coach out at Blunt, and she does a great job with those kids. It's open to anybody as far as I know. I don't think there are any kind of restrictions on parents' income or anything like that. But so
yeah, I mean, it's always unfortunate when, you know, you have students who would like to play and who want to play, but unfortunately, you know, it is cost prohibitive. And those types of programs, we need more of them actually in this area. Yeah,
we do. Somewhat lukewarm cheer by the St. Paul's team.
Yeah, I'm left a little wanting there.
Perhaps that will be indicative of their play tonight. We'll see.
I'm feeling some energy from the Hornets' nest over here, though. Of course, you know that warm-up music is so loud, I guess anything in comparison.
Gosh. Yeah. It's terrible. To me, it's terrible. I'm sure there are plenty of people who enjoy the loud music. They're the same people who pull up next to me at the red light, and my windshield is reverberating with. And that's okay. They just want to share their beautiful music with me.
When your skull rattles, I think it's a little too loud.
So the R2, which is the referee who stands on the floor during the match, is checking the lineup right now. Volleyball is rather persnickety. How about that word?
Yes, that's a great word from an English teacher, no less.
when it comes to the lineup. We can't serve out of order. If a player substitutes for another player, the original player has to go back into that same position in the original lineup.
Bit of an awkward serve from St. Paul's.
And, oh my gosh, we're
What
not
a
going
lack
to
of-
see that happen too often
No,
tonight.
we are not.
That St. Paul's lets the ball just drop. So, yeah, you may have noticed that the player took her eyes off the ball to look down and see if somebody else was coming, and that is just a no-no. We have got to be talking and communicating on the court at all times. But it's okay if St. Paul's does it.
Yes. And a high hit from St.
Nice
Paul's out of
serve by
bounds.
Olivia Brunson. And St. Paul's hit goes out of bounds. 2-0. Baker serving St. Paul's. Little bit of a delay because the R2 is consulting with the scorekeepers. And here we go. Nope, we're checking something. Somebody's out of rotation, or maybe we have an illegal substitute or something. Okay, so they just wrote down the wrong number on the lineup. They wrote down 22 instead of 25. I believe that should be a point for Baker.
Twos can look like fives sometimes.
That's true. That's true. So I'm not sure what how they're going to handle that.
How new is the rule where the other team, the opposing team, gets the point if there is a rotation issue?
It's not new.
It's not new.
No, it's not new. So that.
Again, I guess we didn't see it that much because the rotations were so just
right.
simple.
And usually when you see it, it's at the beginning of the season, which we are kind of. We're still in the first half of the season. Or maybe the girl had to borrow a jersey tonight. Who knows what happened? The coach might just be used to putting 22 instead of 25. So, consulting. All right, we're going to take a quick break while they work out the lineup difficulty, and we'll let you know what it was when we come back.
It started with me at Murphy High School when I came here as a freshman in 1973. I was very interested in math and science already before I came to Murphy. From Murphy High School, I was appointed to the U.S. Naval Academy, was able to get my college degree and also my commission in the U.S. Navy from the Naval Academy, but it truly was the foundation that I gained here at Murphy High School that allowed me to take advantage of that great opportunity.
Okay, so we're back, and Baker was given a point. I'm not sure exactly what happened. I think the coach wrote down 22, and the player's number is actually 25. And she indicated that she actually made that correction, but that the referee missed it. So I don't know. Who knows what happens up there at the referee's table. And then Baker scored an ace. And St. Paul's gets a kill. That's Morgan Island gets a kill. We just can't handle that angle. And so the score is St. Paul's serving 1-4. And another referee score table consult. Let's see what happens.
My goodness, this is quite a bit of delay game here.
Yes, drama. So I like what Baker's doing. The girls brought themselves to the center of the court, and they're giving each other a pep talk, or who knows, maybe talking about the homecoming dance. But anyway.
Lots to talk about there. I don't know if it was just me, but, you know, as a teacher who chaperoned the homecoming dance, it looked like the trend nowadays is like a grown-up toddlers and tiaras.
Oh, really?
Fashion, yes. The dresses are very frilly, poofy skirts with lots of tulle and bling on them. And I was not sure if there was going to be a winner at the end of homecoming dance, or if they were going to have like a first place runner-up type of
sash
thing.
And roses.
With sashes and roses and little
were
cash
people
bouquets.
wearing tiaras as well?
There were a few tiaras, yes.
Really?
And I don't know that they were the homecoming queen either.
Yeah.
They were a queen in their mind.
Very interesting.
But yeah, that's a new trend. I very much thought I was watching TLC's episode of Teenagers in Tiaras.
That's funny. That's funny. I don't know what else to do with that. Unexpected or something.
Yes.
Okay, we're making a substitution for St. Paul's. And maybe that'll straighten out whatever the lineup issues were. So we'll see.
My goodness. All right, here we go.
All right, now, I'm not sure what the mix-up was there, but if there was a mix-up and it was St. Paul's issue, we really should get a side out. So I'm not sure. Not sure what happened. Okay, and now the R2 is going to consult the R1 up on the stand.
It has just been a long Tuesday, apparently.
It's been a long Tuesday. It has.
Beautiful day, though. You couldn't ask for better weather.
Ooh,
and
woke up this morning. It was cool. Yay.
Oh, yes.
Yes, it was.
Good volleyball weather. This is volleyball, football, fall sport weather to me. It just.
I have never thought about volleyball weather. Since we're in a gym, you know, I never think of that as pertinent.
It's just always part of the cooler, seasons,
yeah.
And when you'd walk out and it'd feel nice in the afternoons.
And you can actually wear a warm-up. Yay.
Of course, that's when we started in September, school in September, and not in August.
Yeah.
So it was a bit cooler by then.
Yeah. All righty. Nope. He's going to, the R2 is talking to Coach Houston, and hopefully things will get straightened out.
It looks like we may lose a point back. Maybe not. All right, we're straight.
Everything is straight. No more giveaway points.
Whew.
And I don't really like giveaway points anyway. We want to earn every point that we get. St. Paul's serving. Hannah Fromdahl passes. Jana Terry sets.
Nice.
And Hannah Bird hits. Addison Gennard with the kill there. We had an overset. She likes those. I do too. We talked about last time how those are the easiest balls to hit. They come right over the net from the other side. I don't know what makes them easy. I guess because they're coming from in front of you. You can watch them the whole time. That's Morgan Island. And I thought that was out. No, we touched it.
I can see what you're saying about, you know, she has a very difficult hit to block. She's coming in at an angle. It's tough.
St. Paul's serving 2-5. Olivia, not a great pass. The way you can, one of the ways you can gauge how good the pass is how far the setter has to move. So she shouldn't have to come off the net that far. That was behind the 10-foot line, which is kind of guide for the players. Most of them stand back behind the 10-foot line to hit.
Another shaky pass there.
Yep, we got to get some good passing. Good, Lacey Summerlin with the block. Hannah Fromdahl with the dig. And Lacey puts it, nice hit, but St. Paul's dug it. And off of our block. Chelsea just can't pick it up. That's a tough one right in the center of the court. We don't have any coverage there. So those girls have to be on their toes in the back row. That looks out, yeah.
That is a good bit out of the way.
Hannah Bird back to serve. Hornet 6. Saints 4. That one's out too. So
Goodness.
we're trading points here. Theirs was out farther than ours was out.
Oh,
should
yeah,
we get like
way farther?
I don't know. We should get a 1.5 or something.
We're teachers. We give half credits. Nice little tip there. And again.
Oh, good. Jana Terry dug that. Hannah Bird sets, and Lacey hits the ball. Their setter almost stepped over the line, but I don't think she did. It's close. We're hitting off the net, which. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, gosh. Sorry if I yelled in your ear, but that's my baby out there, Hannah Fromdahl.
She was going way over to the bench to try and save that ball.
Yeah, I thought she was going to get hurt. Not worth it to get hurt there. 11-7. Is that possibly right? No, I don't think so.
The score looks like it should be 6-6 at this time.
Oh, okay.
7-6.
7-6 now. The scoreboard's just kind of going crazy. Well, hopefully that'll straighten itself up too. Lacey Summerlin to serve. Nice serve, but they make a beautiful pass.
Oh, wow,
It's
what a great set
oh,
there.
that's a beautiful dig.
Oh,
Who's
yes.
over there? Olivia Brunson hits it. We got to give them a harder ball than that. We can't hand it right to them.
Yes.
But they hit it 4 times, so that hit didn't go over the net. As soon as they touch it again, that's the 4th touch, and Baker gets a side out. Gets point, 8-6. Oh, nice block.
Up at the net.
Jana and Hannah Fromdahl with that block. Fromdahl hits again. Jana digs right. It was a perfect set, too. So we had a dig and a set combo there. Olivia, Jana, and Hannah tips it to the back corner. It looked from here like it was out, but the line judge called it in. I'm not sure what. I mean, I've got a bad angle. I've got a bench right in front of me, but it looked like it was heading out.
It looked
What'd
like it was heading out for me, too, if I'm
Maybe
being
right
honest.
at the end it caught
Curved
a
in.
wind or something. Yeah. Anyway.
One of those
serving
spinners
6.
that just pulls
It had some English on it. And that one's out.
And of course, you know, we've got to get our serves. You know, those are gimme points. Well, not gimme points, but you have to have your serving. We can't be having a lot of serves going out of bounds
My dad
like that.
used to say that you're in complete control of the serve. That's the only thing you've got
Absolutely.
complete control over. And there goes Hannah.
what
Fromdahl.
a
I mean, they
hit.
just couldn't even touch that ball. Beautiful.
Wow, if you could see the look on St. Paul's face on that one. She couldn't. She didn't even want a piece of that one.
It would hurt. Addison Gennard is back in. Chelsea probably, let's see, I'm not sure who Chelsea's going to come in for next. Chelsea's in that libero jersey, which lets her come in for any player on the back row at any time. She can't, if she comes out of the game, she has to sit for 1 point, then she can head back in. Nice block, and
What
it
a
hits
block
the
by
floor.
Baker High
Beautiful.
School.
I'm not sure who was up on that block. Did you catch that? It must have been Addison and Olivia. Jana Terry is serving. It's 11-7.
Jana has just a beautiful serve.
Very consistent.
Yes, absolutely.
That's out. St. Paul's hit goes out the back. 12 serving 7.
And St. Paul's calls the
I'm
timeout.
liking this a lot.
Yes.
I'm liking this.
Going to try and regroup.
Smartboard, that's right.
All right, we're back. Jana is serving. It's 12-7, and she serves into the net. Goodness. Okay, so here's the rule, Miss Jernigan. We can't say that they're doing well in anything because we curse them to mess up the next time.
Well,
you know?
That's kind of uncharacteristic. Jana serves
Yeah,
normally.
it was. Hannah Bird with a very nice pass.
But I will remember that.
Oh, gosh, they called 4 hits.
I don't know if I agree with that call.
Yeah, sometimes it's tough to tell whether it hit the tape or whether it hit the block.
I could have sworn it hit one of St. Paul's palms.
Yeah. Hannah puts it back in that corner again, and this time it was out. I love that corner, though, because the defense usually pulls in a little tight, and they can't get back there.
Yes.
But she's got to put it in the court. St. Paul serves, and we shank the ball almost into the net. Jana just can't recover. St. Paul serving 11-12. Olivia passes. Jana sets back row to Hannah Bird. That was beautiful. Nice back row. St. Paul's goes with the back row, but they hit the tape. Nice. Now that was their libero hitting the ball, and she's got some restrictions on what she can do. She cannot reach above the net and hit and attack the ball. So the referee really does not have an angle on that. They have to judge it based on the trajectory of the ball itself. And so, let's see. Yeah, they called that one out. They tried to hit that second ball, but
that one was clearly out. Yeah. I saw that.
Okay, I'm confused about the score, so y'all bear with us on that right now. It's saying...
Oh, another communication error, big communication error on St. Paul's part.
Yeah, they're messing up like I have never seen St. Paul's mess up before. It is 15-11. I think I reported the score for St. Paul's as 12 a second ago, but we're having some blips.
Oh, my goodness.
That was out on St. Paul's. Hannah Fromdahl will serve again, 16-11.
Oh.
That setter likes to tip. Yeah. She's not in a real good position to do it. You can see that she's using her right hand, so she's kind of constrained on where she can't move her arm very much. That's what I'm trying to say. Baker 17-11, Fromdahl serving. Lacey passes, Jana sets to the back row, and Lacey hits the ball.
Nice back row hit
Nice
there.
hit, but they dug it. They're going to tip to us, and we should put that down. Anytime they give us a freebie like that, there we go. I believe it was Olivia who dug that free ball over, and then Lacey. No, who was that?
It was Hannah Bird.
It was Hannah Bird.
Hannah Bird with a great hit on the outside there.
I love it when the schools that usually pose a threat are forced to take some timeouts.
Yes,
that's excellent.
They're definitely reconsidering their game plan at this point, and hopefully Baker's going to capitalize on the mistakes that they're making. I mean, you have to, as a team, you have to capitalize on your opponent's mistakes, especially when they're few and far between.
Right. We've got to tighten up on our serves, though,
Absolutely.
or we're going to regret that. St. Paul's has already taken their 2 timeouts allotted per set, so that's great. We're in a good position.
Floater.
Nice. Sure. Oh,
wow,
my
what an
goodness.
ace.
All right, so we've got the serve that goes to the back row, and those positions are 1, 5, and 6 because we start with the service position, and then we go across the front row.
Another critical error by St. Paul's.
So the coach calls a short serve by calling, that was probably a 3, which is right there in the middle of the net. She's doing those little short serves 3 in a row.
Oh,
beautiful,
what a block.
Beautiful. That was
Hannah Bird and
Addison Gennard.
Addison Gennard up at
Excellent.
the net.
Oh, my goodness.
What a wall there.
This is thrilling.
They are really reading this St. Paul's team, and they're doing a great job of it right now.
Oh, okay. So Hannah can
Couldn't
do
we
that.
consider
She
that
can
one?
do that. She can't touch the ball. If she doesn't let it drop to the floor like that, then it's a bad serve, a fault.
Oh my.
And St. Paul's creams us with that ball.
Yes, they
We
did.
didn't get a hand on it. Libero's serving over there. Lacey, nice pass. She was up too tight on it, but she made a good pass
what
anyway. And
a
Hannah
hit.
Bird, woo, smacks that ball.
Goodness.
Olivia's back to serve. The score is 22-12. Great. Oh, beautiful
what an
serve.
ace.
Beautiful serve. We love to see an ace, especially
Olivia
this near the
Brunson.
end of the game. Let's finish this up. Good serve, and they get a good pass. Go out to Morgan Island. Hannah Fromdahl's right there. Oh,
Oh,
gosh,
goodness,
we had some
communication error there.
Yep, we sure did. It's tough for that middle to get out of the way of the setter. So they've got to be talking.
And
They're kind of looping around there right in front of the net.
And Julie, does it seem to you like there's a bit of a gap in the middle that we're just not?
Yeah, there
filling
is,
in?
and I haven't
not
paid
stepping
enough
up?
attention to determine which kind of defense we're playing back there. I would guess it's perimeter, which means that our passers are all
To the
out
outside.
on those lines, and so we're leaving the middle of the court open. And it's just a choice that you have to make. Are you going to leave the middle of the court open, or are you going to cover the tips and leave the lines open?
Right. And, I'm sure because Coach Houston knows this team. They've played them before. She knows what type of hitters that they are. And she makes her, I'm sure she makes those very strategic calls and the type of defense that she wants them to play.
Right.
And then, every now and again, it's just not going to work out for you. But
Right, and you certainly expect St. Paul's to come out swinging, and
Absolutely.
they're tipping the ball a lot tonight.
Yes.
So, oh my,
Great back
Hannah
row
lets
hit.
loose on that back row. Good, Olivia had to get that. I think we tipped it at the net.
It was tipped. Another
And
great
Lacey,
hit.
good swing, but the block tips it a little bit. That's Olivia, nice. And a back set.
Oh, goodness. What a
terrible.
communication
Terrible.
error there.
Okay, so what happened was Addison's playing middle, and she came outside for that slide that we talked about before the game. But Hannah was there for the back set as well, so I'm not sure what the miscommunication was. But those calls are called before the plays start. So somebody missed it. That was a good swing by Morgan.
Oh,
goodness. I'm having a hard time seeing around the referee on that one.
That was Addison. She was
Okay.
trying to tip it over, and it just didn't make it over the net
Yeah.
there.
All right, so got a timeout. This time it's Baker's timeout. So, what I love about a timeout is when we come back from the timeout and the other team serves into the net or serves long,
Yes.
we like to call that the coach's point.
You've iced them over.
Right. So if you can interrupt their pattern, and Coach Houston has 2 timeouts. Well, she doesn't now, but she had 2 timeouts in her pocket, so she might as well use one now. We're not in any danger. We need to wrap this game up.
Yeah, let's go ahead and put this one away and get on with the show, as they say.
St. Paul serves it. Oh, I don't know. That one might have gone out. Hannah Bird, underhand sets. Lacey. That's out. Yay. All right, so that's a side out. We just need one more point. Addison drops out. Chelsea
Point
back
here.
in to serve. That's nice.
That ball had some spin on it.
Yep. And they go with a back row hit, which is
Nice little dink there, and
good, Jana.
Oh, yes.
Oh. I don't know what that was. That's not good. That's not good. I
They
didn't
called
see
us in the
Jana
net
anywhere
here.
near the net. She looked like she was
No.
pretty far back. All right, but that's all right. We can recover.
And that was a great play, too.
That's an interesting swing on that jump serve over
yeah.
there. Lacey.
Oh, what a hit.
She just clobbered it. Hannah Fromdahl with a perfect pass, and there we go.
There it is.
Off the block, and it lands, I don't know, in, out, doesn't matter.
Doesn't
I
matter.
couldn't
Came off
pick
the
it up.
block.
All right, so we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back for set 2, the final score of set 1, 25-17.
I saw Mr. Tillman's class. Just that quick little 5 minutes I had with him made me think that I really wanted to do small engines. I just love tinkering with them. Just a gearhead. Graduating from the Career Tech Center has allowed me to better myself, make more money, be more informed about the trade that I'm going to be in. I just felt like doing a trade is just better than working